Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm with Alex Willis, who's the director at the GoTo Group, the firm that helps estate agents with solicitors and surveying panels. You deal with over 1,000 estate agency firms, including self-employed. And the question I want to ask you today is with talking to all the different self-employed agents and the models, what's caught your eye, good and bad? Talk to me.
Really good question. Yeah, I mean, just from being in the industry, you know, I know of the different models and sort of have looked into them. I think, you know, I've known a few agents that have now gone into the different ones that are available out there.
Okay.
I really do like you know, if we're looking at someone like Keller Williams, the sort of training that is available for their agents, the fact that they are, you know, obviously it's a highly renowned training scheme anyway, but the fact that they are upskilled, they're given the tools, and they're able to really build up a really good process around their, you know, growing their personal brand. I really like that.
Okay.
And I think, you know, as well on the other side of it, you know, for example, I know Adam at EXP, and I just, you know, there seems to be, you know, that there's again support, really good support available for their agents, but he allows them to really be their own person and have that sort of entrepreneurial flair and personality within it.
Okay.
So again, you know, from what I know and the people within it, they're enjoying their time there. And I think there's obviously a number of other models out there that again have different elements to them. But I think the personal brand, building that with the right things around them, is a really important thing.
Why do you think most estate agents are scared and fearful of going self-employed?
I think it's just the unknown. I think, you know, they've obviously got to firstly trust their own ability and have that unbridled focus that they will make a success of this. But also the cash flow element and just making sure that they are in a position where they can effectively go 3 to 6 months, you know, probably more 6 months, to really commit to doing the hard graft to then earn the reward from that point. So I think it's just the unknown, and obviously the period we've just come out of, you know, that it's just being in a position to be able to commit to it and know that you're going to be okay.
I mean, what do you think the best agents do to get business?
You know, obviously there's so many elements to what people do. I think, you know, certainly if we're, you know, obviously self-employed agents is one thing, and just, I suppose, thinking outside the box, being able to work hard to go and generate the leads is one thing, but, you know, even linking it back to independent agents and great agency businesses, there is often a culture from management down. It's almost like the leaders of the businesses transcend that business, and it allows people within that operation to go above and beyond and feel like they can do anything as well.
So are you saying that probably the boss of the self-employed model is as important as the agent themselves?
I think there's definitely an important factor. You know, I think they're often the mirror to the business that's projected to sort of the public. You know, and obviously, certainly initially in the infancy of the models, they're the ones that are out there and driving that recruitment. And obviously, as more agents join, then it becomes a bit more of a layered approach. But I certainly feel people need to have confidence in that person to really get involved with that business in the first place.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking, a boss of a firm thinking of taking on self-employed agents?
I think that there's a lot of legs to it. I really do think that if it's set up right, and people are supported and have the tools to do so, I think that there's lots of positive elements to it. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, people do want that flexibility, and those that do want that flexibility in life, in the hours they work, will sort of move over to maybe that model a little bit and that way of working. It will appeal to a lot of people that aren't able to commit to sitting there from 8:30 to 6:30, you know, Monday to Saturday. So I think it's just personal preference, and there's you know, both, you know, any model will be it'll work for certain people.
Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Chris.